everyone and welcome. This is Marcie Besecker, an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. And today I'm going to share with you my pre-order. The items are in the house and I am super excited about it. I tried to organize it a little bit, and so we're going to go ahead and get started. Let me fix my screen. Remember, I'm looking at the same one you are as a viewer because I want to make sure that I'm in view and all that good stuff. And welcome. So I know that this is an impromptu and I didn't give you a whole lot of time. I wanted to wait and watch the leaders meeting. I didn't know how long that would go. So once I figured that that was over, I went ahead and decided to do a live. I told you, make sure you subscribe so you get a notification. So hopefully you did. And I did put it on a couple pages of that I'm an admin on. So hopefully those people are also joining. So make sure you say hi, chat. Hi, Olivia. Hi, Tilly and Patty. Welcome. I am really excited. Hi, Linda from Modesto. I'm in Clovis and I'm in Merced all the time with family. So nice to see you. What I did is I'm going to do like I did last time because I got a lot of comments that people liked that I went page by page. Number one, if you have the catalog, you can go page by page. I will give you the page number. And that way, if you don't have a catalog, you can write it down and make sure that you don't miss something when you do get the catalog. My catalogs just shipped. If you are local to me, I will have those catalogs to give out to you. I'm going to be scheduling the class and you'll get your catalog. For those of you that are not local or that do not attend classes, I am going to, you were on my shipping list if you purchased from me. So those hopefully will be going out very soon. Gosh, what else really quickly? Some really quick announcements. I have bingo on the 19th. I would love it if you guys want to join. I had a little sneak peek on my last video. You'll have to check that out. We're going to do a cute little card kit and a couple other projects, some fun stuff. I also have a paper share that's going to happen. So make sure you check those out on my blog. And my blog is up above over here. And you can find out all the details. Speaking of that, I'm going to just quickly do one thing and then we're going to get started. On my blog, I want you, when you go to my blog and you go to shop and then you go to bingo, you need to click on bingo. Right here it says click event. I know it's a new way of doing it, but that's where your registration form is. Same with paper share. Anything that I'm going to need your mailing information, you need to please click here. The WordPress automatically adds this add to cart, which is great if you're going to go up to shop and you're going to go into the retired items that I have for sale. Then you can just add them to cart. But any kind of thing like this, you need to please click on the item so you can get all the details. Oh, good, Iona, your order's picking. Hello, hi, Shirley. Oh, Seattle. My son just moved here from Puyallup. So he was a correctional officer up there, and now he's back home. Yay. Oh, Denise, you're going to love it. Oh, I'm glad your guys' orders in picking. Hi, Jana. Oh, I can't wait to share it with you. Eeek, hi. Roxanne, hi. Okay, so again, this is the pre-order, so we weren't able to order everything. I did order everything that we could. At least I think so. I'm pretty sure. And multiples, of course. Oh, yeah. See, I'm able to expedite my order, which is what I do so I can share it with you and I can start playing. So, again, the rest of everything we can't order until May 3rd, same as the customers. So we are just going to get started. Let me move my keyboard somewhere safe. And I've got my grandson's little tyke table right here full of stuff. I have my catalog to the right, so I'm going to flip through, tell you what page is what, and start pulling out items to show you. If you guys have questions, you want to see something closer or anything like that, just let me know. And I can definitely pull those out for you. All right. Okay, so here we go. Woo! All right, so let's just start with the end colors because these are absolutely gorgeous. I love these colors. So these are our colors. So here they are all together. So we have Parakeet Party, Sweet Sorbet, Starry Sky, Tahitian Tide, and Orchid Oasis. These are absolutely beautiful colors. I love them. And they go so well together. If you guys saw that parrot picture that I had posted prior, so pretty. These are beautiful. And of course, I ordered ink pads. And yes, I do order 2 of each because I have a class set and my own set. So, you know what? It is kind of, that's the closest I have found that it would be the closest to Lemon Lime Twist, which I'm super excited about. Denise, yes. The Starry Night and the Orchid both look, they're both a purpley, this one's more of a purpley blue, I'd have to say, but definitely has purple in it. And then this one's definitely a purple, and it's so pretty. And I don't have the paper right here, but it's behind me. But here is Highland Heather and Gorgeous Grape. So you can see it still has a blue tone to it. So it's really, really pretty. And it's kind of a, I want to say it's more of a periwinkle color. This one is the Oasis. So that's kind of the difference. If I don't put my ink pads back in the right spot, I'm going to be pulling the wrong color. Okay, so Parakeet. Yeah, I love this. It's kind of like a super bright, like the Granny Apple is just nowhere near. This one is super bright. And this reminds me of like a turquoise. It's just really, really pretty. So none of the blues are, I don't even know what other blue. Here, Misty Moonlight. I mean, it is just not even. And same here, because it's got a blue, but it definitely has a purple. So see, this is the difference. Misty Moonlight, Pacific Point. I mean, those just, and here's Night of Navy. So they're really, really a different purpley blue color. So that should kind of give you an idea of the difference on those. So what somebody had asked me what my favorite is. I really, see, I think these together would be so pretty. I think these together, but notice I'm always pulling this one to go with colors. But I'm probably, oh gosh, I don't know. I really like this one a lot because I think it's just so different. Sweet Sorbet and one of the, oh, you're saying it's not available. I was able to order all the new in colors. Oh, good, good, good. Okay, so that's the colors. Then here's the inks. And then we have the blends. Okay, so there's blends for everything. Every color. Why am I missing blues? Oh, because my markers are on top of them. So there are the blends. And of course, you know me and markers. I have to have the markers. So there's the markers. You got to get those, right? And look at this. Look at this. Now, this kind of, I want to open it up because, oh gosh, but look how pretty this purple is. Okay, so this one I think is the Orchid Oasis. It's so, oh, it should say, yeah. Okay, so let's pull this out. I want to look at it because it kind of looks like, I haven't looked at anything. I just kind of organized it a little bit. Okay, I want to find out where the end is so we can look at it. And I like to pull it out the side. I know if you guys watch me, I like to kind of just pull it out from the side so that I can play with it. There we go. And it kind of keeps it intact for a while. Okay, so this is super thin. It is so nice. Let's see. Let's see if we make a bow. I'm going to do a triple bow because it is so thin. All right, so you guys should know if you're watching my video that my unboxing takes a long time. I do a very long video because I just like to play with it and look at it. I have not done anything with it yet. And so I take a long time. So if you want to play and look and see what we got and get some ideas. Okay, so here's my pretty bow. We're going to just kind of open it up. So there is our bow. Okay, so it's kind of see-through. Okay, so watch. I hope. Yes. Look, you could just start close to the end and you can unfray it. But what I do like is it doesn't just unfray. Let me come in just a little bit. It just doesn't, come undone really easily. So that is, oh my gosh, this ribbon, you guys, is so pretty. And and look, you can pull it. I've got it tied, but you could, really play with it if you want to see how it's tied, pulling right here, because I pulled that. Okay, now I'm going to just kind of put it back together. So cute. Okay, so love the ribbon. The ribbon is so pretty. Okay, so that's the end colors. So of course we had to get everything. Janet, is there sparkle? Yeah, it's really weird because it's not a sparkle. Actually, the ribbon itself is sparkle. There's nothing that's going to fall off of this ribbon. Okay, nothing's going to fall off. It's just, let me see if I can get a good picture of it here. Okay, see if you can see. It's just in the ribbon. It's just really, really, really pretty. So it's in the ribbon. It's not, there's no sparkle on it. I hope that makes sense. So, okay, so let's move this. Oh, and of course, we had to get the re-inkers too. Must have those. All right, there's more in color stuff coming, but I'm going to go ahead and start with this and move this over. That was the first thing we showed Linda, is just the in colors. So the first suite I'm going to show you is called Tea Boutique, and it's got a cup of tea, and it's got some beautiful sentiment. I like the little tiny ones to go onto the little tag. And then if you look here, you've got a tag that's this size, but you've got some really, okay, I have a light glare right there. So I'm going to just kind of try and, okay, I'm going to hold down just a little bit. So you've got dies for the little greenery here. You've got some little flowers here, and it looks like it just goes right here, that you can pop those out and they go right on top of the greenery. And then you've got dies for everything. You've got the cups. You've got this one that cuts this out, which I'm guessing would be an overlay to go right on top of this cup. You've got a little lemon, some extra flowers for this one here, I'm guessing. Take care of yourself. Thank you for your friendship. Sweet. I miss you. I just, that is really tiny. I just can't thank you enough. Enjoy to and from. It's time for tea. Let's get together soon, and thank you. Really cute set. And look at, you even have like you could put a little pattern right on your little tea tag there. So really cute. I love that these you can just cut right out and pop them right, and it shows you right where you put them on. And then let's look at the paper. Where are you at, Linda? Oh, I would place my order too. Okay, so let's pull one of each out. I should have done this ahead of time, but you know, I got it ready to go and I wanted to start the video so I could show you. And then we'll flip them over and take a look at them. So that's why my videos are slow. I have all my dies and everything organized, but I really like to take my time and look at all the papers. And if you want a fast unboxing, you might want to come back. Or mine's usually, I like to look at everything because this is the first time I'm looking at it with you, so I enjoy doing that. And I've had a lot of positive comments about that, so I might as well just have you join me and we'll check it all out. Okay, I'm going to move it in the camera. Just give me a second here. All right, so this is one of everything. There's a lot in this one. All right, I'm going to focus this back out just a little. Okay, so here's our papers. Okay, there's a little, looks like the colors are crumb cake, crushed curry, fresh freesia, garden green, orchid oasis, parakeet party, petal pink, starry sky, sweet sorbet, and Tahitian tide. Okay, so let's take a look at these. I'm going to check the dies too, just in case there's something that's going to match, so we know. I mean, you could do that. It's going to kind of cut off some of your petals. I don't think that would work. But it's got like the pale pink polka dots in the background. Oh, no problem, Laura. Hi, Gloria. I just started, no worries. Okay, and look at the other side. What I like about these is the other side, I did see that, is the other side are very neutral. Look at those, are so pretty. Let's see, making sure there's no petal in there. Look at that. Who doesn't love polka dots, right? And these have little letters, little envelopes. See, again, very neutral. I love it. Ooh, this one's has like little pluses on there, but it's very distressed kind of looking. It's nice. Here's where the crumb cake comes in. It looks like little crumb cake flowers. So pretty. I love the colors. Stripes. Gotta love stripes. Okay, so here, see, these are big cups and these are little. So I think these are definitely going to be like a background kind of thing. But so pretty. I love the colors. This has like a polka dot on it. The lemons, there is a set that's in the catalog that has a sample that makes a lemon, but I think it's a punch. The punch is not a lemon, but you can make a lemon. That's all I can say. All I'm going to say, but it's so cute. So I think it would go really cute with this paper. And look how pretty. I love how they're putting the new colors in there. I mean, look how pretty they look together. So that's all the paper. Lots of different paper in this set. Cute bundle. Actually, this is the suite. So you have the... Oh, I have one other thing that goes with it. Hello. Okay, so we have these cards. And I'm not a big one on the cards. I hardly ever purchase cards and envelopes. Sometimes I do, mainly just to show you guys. But these were really pretty. And I think this would be, like somebody said, Mother's Day is perfect. So you get, let's get these undone. Wow. This is a snug full set. So you're going to get 20 pieces. So I'm guessing there's 10 cards, 10 envelopes. Let's take it. Let's look. So here are the, oh, there's more than 10 here. There must be 20 of each. So here are, 20 altogether. Here are the cards and the envelopes. So there's the, see, this just color just pops right out at me. And then we have cards that match. So we have stripes. So it's basically the print that's on the envelopes. Let me see, move those over. I kind of adjusted my camera a little bit, you guys, so I'm getting used to that so that my head doesn't get in the way. New room, new camera, it's a mess. But look how pretty these are. So let's just pull this out. Look at it, it even has the little flower going on to the other side. Okay, so here's your envelope. The cards, I'm going to measure for you. Oh, it should say, right? Where did my paper go? Here we go. 4 3/8 by 5 3/4, or the centimeters are 11.1 by 14.6. So cute. Oh my goodness. You could even not use these with the tea kettle, you guys, with the teas. You could use this with something else. And these cards, you know, I don't like, the cards are too flimsy for me. So I would cut this off and I would put this on the thick card base. And then this is, I think this is okay to use for something else like sentiments or whatever. But I would definitely do something with this, maybe use a die or something and put it onto a thick white card base. And then I would be thrilled with it. Okay. But that's just me. They're perfectly fine, but I prefer the thicker card base. So look, this one's really pretty too. Look at that. So these are just gorgeous. I like them a lot. All right, so let's set this aside. So that is the Tea Boutique. It's on page 12 and 13, and it shows you a bunch of layouts, a bunch of examples. New colors for this coming catalog. Yeah, I showed those at the beginning, Laura, all the new colors. And there you'll see them in the stuff I'm showing. Done for me, I can't clean. Right, Janice? Sure you can. Oh, good, Cindy. Okay, so I'm turning the page. The next one is on page 14, and I have to say this is one of my favorites. And it's a bundle. It's not a suite. And it's called Sending Smiles. There is the bundle, of course. And I really like this. I love daisies, first of all. But I like this because it's got 2 of your labels here for all of these small sentiments. Okay, so really, really cute. You can put all these little ones in here. You can make it shorter, you know, with your die and get all of your sentiments on here. There's a longer one if you want to do the longer. Let's see what this one looks like. Yeah, so this one's just a little too short for that, for these last 2 probably. But you have those. What I like is you can say sending smiles across the miles, sending all the good luck your way, sending sunshine to brighten your day, love and big hugs, birthday wishes, a note of thanks, a card to say hello, and comfort and strength. I love that it's got all the different flowers and leaves. It's got a center for your flowers here, so you can do your different color if you want. You've got a little cluster. You've got this separate from this, which is really nice, so you can do your own, second color stamping. You don't have to pull out a marker to, color that. I also like you get these 2 little extra flowers in your die. But what I like is your sending has your background and then your foreground. So like if you did the 2 new blue purplishy colors, you could do the darker one in the back or the lighter one in the back and the darker in the front, whatever. And you can change it to add to your color. So even if you did choose one of these envelopes, let's say, and you decided to do this, you could take these 2 colors and do your sentiment or kind of add, you know, whatever you want to kind of blend it with this card. And that would be your, you know, it would match this. So always look at your paper and then kind of decide on what colors you want. Oh, I hate that, Denise. Oh, move to the left. I am so sorry. See, this is that new camera deal. Let me move this a little bit. All right, I think that's going to help us a lot. I'm in a new craft room. For those of you that don't know, I'm just remodeling, and my camera is a new pole, new everything. It's attached to the wall, and it's a little bit of a learning curve, but I think we're getting there because at least my head's not in the way. So anyway, beautiful set. I love it. And I think this is going to get a lot of use. I love sending comfort and strength. That's really, really a nice sentiment. So I'm loving that. All right, so let's turn the page here. The next one is on page 16, and it's Bottled Happiness. I did a card with this on my last video. Let me grab it. This was one of the stamp sets that we were able to get ahead of time. I did not get this one, but my downline did, and she let me use it. And so this is what I did on my last video. But what I didn't have is the punch, and now I do. So this is my own set. So now I get the punch also. Oh, Judy, you're welcome. I love this bundle too. And of course, I mentioned in the video that I did it on craft because, well, craft might be coming back. I'm just saying, so I thought it was a good idea. Oh, Denise, I wish I wouldn't have. I got the limited edition one, which is cute too, but I really love this. But now I have the punch. Yay! So anyway, here's just an example I did with this. It's really cute. It's got flowers in it. So let me show you my downline set here has the flowers in it that I did. And I did it on the Stamparatus. So you can do all the flowers and then all the greenery, but then these go inside the flowers. So if you want to change it up, do it on your Stamparatus, use your markers and kind of, you know, change up your colors and stuff if you'd like. So, all right. So there's that one. It's a beautiful set. Oh, that's awesome. Well, you can always watch it again. Well, thanks, you guys. Okay, so I'm going along on the next page. So let me just turn. There's several pages of stuff that we don't have available. And then there's a lot returning. I have to say, I'm going to show you something, which I think Stampin' Up! Was pretty smart about. So I tried to clean up my stamps. Oh, I guess you can't see it all, but the stamps on the left side here, which is 3 rows, well, 2 and then this portion here, those are all staying. Those stamps are all staying. So if you have, you know, if there's a budget you're worried about, if there's like, oh, I didn't get to use my stamp sets yet, I have so many of them, you're still going to get to use them. Many of my favorites stayed, so I'm really glad about that. The ones over here are ones that are leaving, and then some mini catalog ones and different things. Yeah, the bottom ones are partially mini catalog, I think. And then I have a whole tray over there of stuff that I'm going through that were celebration and that kind of thing. But I have to say, I'm super excited that they kept quite a few of the sets. Let's see. Okay, I'm trying not to miss comments too. Okay, the next set is just too cute. It's on page 31. And it's this cute little songbird set. It's called Sweet Songbirds. And look at this. It has a punch. So you have your little birds. And then you have the little wing here to put on them. And let's see. I'm trying to look here. I think, let me look at the pictures here. Yeah, so this is a wing, or down here you can do, that looks like a beak, but it's not, because this is the beaks right here. These are the beaks. This might look like an extra leaf. I'm looking. Huh. Oh, it looks like, okay, so this is what it is. So this is, you can stamp it in here. So you have your leaf in there, okay? This other one is you can pop it up. So I can't show you the book, but it does show that, you know, I honestly don't know, because it shows that it could be a popped up wing. So you could just make this the color of his tummy and then you pop up the wing. That's what it is. So this is the tummy. You color the tummy. So let's say it's a light blue with a darker blue. And then you could take his little wing and make it, you know, the darker blue, whatever, and pop it up on there with a little dimensional. So cute. Welcome. Congratulations. You've got something to celebrate. So happy you're here. It's your special day. A little bird told me, and a little note of thanks. I love a little note of thanks, and it's got little musical notes. Branch and a leaf. It's got a little nest and their little feet. And then this is their little beak. So you can do that with the little orange or whatever, yellow, and put their little beak in there and their feet. So cute. And then these are their eyes. So you can do their eyes open, or you can do their eyes closed like they're sleeping or singing. So really, really cute. Anything with a punch, I'm there. All right. So turning the page again. This one is called Framed Occasions. And this one goes with our already beautiful shaped dies. That's the one that has that kind of ovally circle on it. And so that's what this goes with, because it shows that this one, and the Thinking of You could match with those dies. I didn't pull them because I have enough all over my desk. It's a disaster. So that's a really cute one. To a happy future ahead. Thankful we are friends. Wishing you the best day ever. And then just a lot of greenery. Some little, looks like just little dots. And I'm going to look to see what they used them for, but it doesn't look like they used those in the examples. But it looks like they're just little dots. At first it makes you look like they're going to go in there, but they don't. But really, really cute. I love anything with splatter or little dots or anything like that. So this is just really cute if you need, you know, this colors that. Really cute set to add a little eucalyptus or whatever. I like it. And I like that there's some different shapes on there. So there's that one. All right. Traveling on a few pages. Oh, there's a suite in here that is so amazing. And then there's a sentiment set that is to die for. Okay, let's see what's next. There's so many gorgeous ones I can't wait to get. Okay, flipping a lot of pages, a lot of new ones, a lot of returning. Another beautiful suite. Can't wait to share. Okay. All right, so now we have one called Fresh Cut Flowers, and this is on page 65. So we went from 31 to 65, or 33 to 65. That shows you there's quite a bit in here that we weren't able to get, but there's a lot. Okay, so this one is Fresh Cut Flowers, and it's a different kind. They're kind of like, they look like they could have been hand-drawn. I like that there's a silhouette one in the background that you can put lightly, you know, stamp off, kind of fill in your flowers with this. And then you can put these up on top. There is not a die for these. And they've got some beautiful samples in here on vellum. and just some different things you can use this for. And this would be really pretty as a background to fill into. I'm trying to look and read your comments. Okay, so there we go. There's that one. Okay, let's move on. So the next one, this on page 66 is a beautiful suite. So we're moving forward, and there's going to be another suite I'm going to come to. And this one's going to be a lot different. We're on page 78, and it's called Hes the Man. So we have He's All That, and then the All That dies. We're going to have some rustic metallic adhesive backed dots. So they're kind of like the metallic ones we had before, but they're round, they're smaller, and they're all one color. And so they're going to be the small to the larger. Really perfect to go with this set. And then we have DSP to go with it. I really like the wishing you a happy Father's Day. I think that's a perfect sentiment. Hello, handsome. It's got a little mustache. Love this guy. Holy, to the man who does everything. Happy birthday to a classic, #1. This looks like a little top of a Phillips head screwdriver, like a nail or screw. And that's just a corner there. Holy smokes, you're amazing. Every day with you is another adventure, and together for the long haul. So really cute. Okay, this is not going to go in. So red rubber. Some really nice, I think these are a little more masculine labels, which is nice. So we have this one here. A little, let's see what the banner would go on. Oh, I bet you it's in the paper. Let's look. And then I like this because it's like an argyle kind of look to it. And then we have this one that has it reminds me of a Coke bottle, like a Coke cap, like a bottle cap. And then it has an oval inside. And then this one looks like it could be like a license plate. So let's see what the paper looks like. Because this would definitely go around here. This could go here. This, it would be close, but it would look great on this one. So that's how, and then this one probably up here. Could go, kind of big. But there's some neat ideas. All right, now let's look at the paper. All right. So this one looks like a barbecue. It's got forks, it kind of looks like a bowling pin, but I think it's either a board, like a meat board, or it could be a bottle of barbecue sauce or something. We've got flames, spatulas, stars, the cows, a pig. So that's kind of cool. And then a nice bold color on the back. Let's do it this way. So that's those two. And then this one has ties, glasses, bow ties, shoes, a mustache, a ribbon, a hand, some arrows. And this one has like an early espresso and what colors are these? Basic black, Cajun craze, crushed curry, early espresso, Sahara sand, and soft succulent. All right, so there's the next two. Some cards, and it looks like it has a wheel, like with a star behind it there. Like with the whole hubcap thing going on. Sahara sand, got a small print on it. These are going to make really nice masculine cards. There we go with this is argyle, right? Is this what that print is? Argyle. And that's what this die is right here. Very nice masculine. I don't know why I'm doing this. It's kind of like it's so masculine. It's like not shiny. It's got kind of a matte on it. It's really nice. Oh. Okay, so here we've got little, oh, I have 2 sheets here. Okay, so we have these little pop-outs. Now, in my opinion, what I like to do is I like to make these thicker so they actually have a good substance. So I would use double-sided adhesive on thick white, basic white card base. And then that way you can probably, you know, you'd have to check it, but look and see if we have shapes to match these, because we may, like the other set that we just had, there was an oval in it. We have, you know, some circles, so just kind of check, but, or fussy cut them. But I like the idea to make these a little thicker, unless you're putting them on in a background right onto the card base. But this is really, really cute. My man, looking sharp, you're a champ, hooray, holy smokes. You make me hoppy. That's cute. Hope your day is a grand adventure. Nice work. 100%. With you, I'm never lost. Really cute. Has a lot of really cute things. But like I said, I would probably pop these up on a thicker cardstock. And then we have another paper in the back. Hi, Mary. Yeah, there is a lot of good stuff. Oh, look at those colors together. Look at that. So I really like this paper. It's really a nice matte, kind of nice paper. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so let's see if I can put it back in without those little sticker things falling and me losing them. Yay! All right, I'm going to put that in here so I don't lose that. All right, let's move on. Let me just pile these up over here. Okay, again, we're going page by page. And so we're getting to page 83. And this one is a really fun masculine set. And it is a bundle. It's called Brew for You. And so we have our Brewed for You stamp set. I owe you one or several. It's got the mug. This could make a great root beer mug too. So with a frosty root beer. Let me look at the dies here. See, so you could put in your mug, we have the dies, maybe a little vanilla ice cream in there. I don't know. We'd have to kind of play with that. This could be used for a dessert. You don't have to use it for drinking, so remember that. You could always use a jug here like this with flowers in it. I mean, this is really a versatile thing, I think. We've got the foam. You could turn this. I mean, you could probably try and make it some popcorn or something. There's all kinds of things that, you know, you can look at this and kind of figure it out. Another round for your birthday. And of course the polka dots here, gotta love that. Those are little fizzy bubbles coming up. So I think this is going to be a really fun set to try and do some different things with. So Brewed for You, and this is on page 83. Really cute examples in here too, and it works well with Whiskey Business. There's some combinations in here. All right, the next one is called Wild and Sweet. It's on page 87, and it is a stamp. And so look how cute these are. The koala is adorable, got a raccoon and a panda. And I think these would be kind of fun to just stamp like they are and make everything in the background your all your color. So like even your masculine paper we just had, some of those plaids or stripes or whatever, you could really make it a nice masculine with some greens or like some evening evergreen or some espressos or whatever, and use it and then put these images on as your focal point, but you don't have to color them in. So I think this is kind of a cool set. And I really think the animals look really great. They're not cartoonish and they're kind of nice. So I like those. So Wild and Sweet, and that's on page 87. Okay, so on page 90 is another suite. And this one is called, the suite is called Sun Prints, but the stamp set is Nature's Prints. And the dies are called Natural Prints dies. And you know, I think I just changed that. What did I do with it? Natural. Okay, so I had natural, and then I said, oh, it's nature's, and I changed them. But the dies are actually called natural prints, so don't look at that. I'm going to have to change it back. So this is really a fun one. You're on my mind. Hello there. A heartfelt thank you. Best wishes and happy thoughts. And of course, I love anything with some grunge on it. I miss gorgeous grunge. So I love stuff like that to put in the background. Again, you've got some different leaves and not necessarily a flower set. I like that it has one, but you've got a lot of different leaves. And we've got dies to match, and we've got additional ones. So you've got, looks like some leaves here, some different smaller leaves. You've got a really pretty label. And you've got, this is all leaves, really pretty. And so there's a lot of fun elements to this one, and I love the font. You'll also have an embossing folder, and it's called Fern, and it's a 3D, and I did do an old olive piece just so you can see what it looks like. So there's some little flat spots. Like right here I have a flat spot, but then when I look at it, that's how it is. So to me, it looks like you can tell there's like leaves in the background, and then you've got the foreground leaves. So you've got some deeper pressures when it's up close, and then a little bit not quite as deep for the ones in the back. So it's really, really a pretty folder for the background. And you can kind of see it here on the picture where you can really tell the foreground and then the background. So really pretty folder. Yes, it does. Forever Fern reminds me of that. Okay, Laura, have a good afternoon. Okay, I'm hoping I'm not missing any questions. If I did, let me know. Okay, so then we also have paper with this. So the Nature's Prints Natural Print dies. They tricked me on that. I changed it. Now, look at this paper. So we're just going to do it this way. So there's this paper. So pretty. And then the background. Oh, let's look at the colors. Gray Granite, Night of Navy, Pacific Point, and Starry Sky. So this would be Gray Granite. And it looks like you can see, like this is Pacific Point. There's some lighter spots in there. So pretty. Look at that. And this is even pretty. It's got like texture in it, so you could use it for, you know, like if you're not doing a scrapbook, but that would be a really pretty scrapbook page. And look at that night sky. Hi, Darlene. Me too. Isn't this pretty? Ooh, and this just looks like it's splattered like paint. Kind of. Like the white, like the lighter color looks like splattered paint. And this color a little bit, and then the rest is, the other two colors are just kind of blended. It's kind of cool. Ooh, love stripes. Oh, these are, what are those things called? Dandelions? No. Yeah, is it no, not dandelions. What when you blow them and the little things all blow away? Why can't I remember what that's called? Oh gosh. All right, somebody's going to come up with it. I just know it. Oh, look, and then this is pretty. Oh, this has some writing in it. Let's see. It's so faint. don't know. Can you guys see right here? The writing, there's a little bit of writing in it. Like you can't even, I can't even pick out a word. But it's so faint. It's very pretty. Really pretty prints. I know, I'm looking at it for the first time too, so I'm like all drooling right here. But look how pretty this is. Look, I mean, you wouldn't think that basic gray would give you such pretty paper, but boy, that's pretty. It's really soft because it's more of a brown gray, you know. Really, really pretty. So that's the paper. So pretty. Yeah, it is, you know, and it looks a little kind of, I don't know, electrifying in the catalog, right, Linda? But in person, I have to say, it is really, really pretty. So this is a beautiful set. I don't know, electrifying may not be the right word, but I agree. In the catalog, it's kind of like, oh, that's bright. But it's not as crazy as it is in person. It's much, much better in person. All right, my stuff is stacking up. Okay, the next set is a bundle. And I have a feeling this might be a favorite for a lot of people. It's Wisteria Wishes. Every time I say Wisteria, you know what I think of? Is Desperate Housewives. Didn't they live on Wisteria Lane? I always think of that. I don't know why. But it's really pretty. I think it's going to be gorgeous with the new colors. I see stamping this with a purple, like maybe Highland Heather, and then taking one of our newer colors, like Orchid Oasis, and just kind of sponging a little on or using your blending brush a little bit. That's going to be really pretty. Really pretty. Oh, you're welcome, Dar. I love doing it because I'm looking at it the same as you guys are. It's kind of my first time, and I just got it and opened it up. Oh, look. Okay, so you can have these three in the lighter, and then you can take this little one with the darker and stamp it on your flowers so that it, you know, and you could even like do a second generation stamping on it so it's not so bold. We'll have to give that a try. Faith is about trusting. Happiness grows within. To a friend who's all kinds of wonderful. Oh, I love that. Hang in there, and even when you don't understand. Hang in there even when you don't understand. Very, very nice. Now, I can see the wisteria hanging from here. This, I'm not quite sure. Let me look at some examples. Okay, so instead of wisteria, okay, so I guess this would be younger wisteria, where you would do your plant and you would turn your flowers up on the top side. So here's your die. So we have this vine, and so this is what it would be, is you would put your flowers like this. Okay, so they grow up and then they start to hang. So that would be my thought. So, and then look at, you've got these beautiful leaves. So you can add those, you know, up here if you want or whatever. Give yourself some more pop up on these. Really, really pretty. And then you've got these that you can, instead of just stamping on them, you could do these with the die, and look how big they are. So you could do your wisteria. You could take your leaves and do some really nice big wisteria. So pretty. Okay, I'm going to have to play with that soon. So anyway, that's, let's see. Let's get everything back so it'll fit, right? There we go. Okay, so this one's going to be fun. I wonder if Wisteria could work as Spanish moss hanging off the branches. Oh. I bet you, I mean, you could even probably, well, this is a stamp of 3. You'd have to cut it, which I have been known to do. But you could also, you know, cluster it together or whatever. I don't know. So anyway, that is Wisteria, and this is Wisteria Wishes, and it's on page 92. All right, let's go to the next one. Oh gosh, there's so many pretty ones in here that we haven't been able to get yet, but I'm just absolutely loving. So the next one, all these pages I'm turning are things that are staying or things we need to get. You can flip them upside down and use them as a Christmas tree. Ooh, you sure could. Ooh, wouldn't that be pretty? So if we turn it upside down, they could be Christmas trees, and you could also put like a snowy bank or whatever. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. Okay, so let's look at the dies like that too. Let's see. I bet you could do that. So there's one, and this is a little kind of more of a Charlie Brown one, but you could put him in the background. Yeah, I think you could. Oh, well, we're going to have to get to the gym to see what kind of Christmas bulbs we're going to put on these trees. That's really a great idea, because those are really pretty. All right, great idea. All right, so moving forward, there's a lot of pages. Oh, man, page 108, I think, is one of my favorites. But we don't have it yet. So I am chugging along here. All right. I don't know why. I think I must have missed one somewhere. Let me see what page this is on, so I can tell you. Page 93. I went right by it. So again, we have botanical layers and botanical layers vellum. It's a bundle. Again, we have leaves and different things that we can, you know, create with other stuff. We can add this as fillers in with other things. But look at this vellum. You mean the world to me, and thank you for everything. And this looks like little, like baby's breath or something, little tiny. And then this is little polka dots, like this is. So you have polka dots in there, and you've got the little baby's breath kind of thing. Let's open this up. It's open. I just got to get to it. Oh, you were? Let me look. Oh, you know what? I think you're right. 108. That was one of the last ones I got to. Let me look real quick, Jennifer. Yes, I have it. It's the title of the suite that kind of confuses me. So we're going to go back to that in a second. All right. So this, what we have is we have vellum. So this will go right onto a card. Look how pretty that is. So you can really turn it either way. It looks like it's kind of in the middle. It's kind of strange, but so pretty. So there's several of those. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is there 5? There's 60. So, and then we have polka dots. 1, 2, 3. Yep, there's 5 of those. And then we have this, which I'm thinking that looks like a mountains or hills, or it could be water. There's all kinds of things we could do with that. All right. And then we have a circle. You can put your sentiment in there, and then, you know, collage with flowers or whatever. And then pre-cut vellum. And we know when we cut vellum, it doesn't have this nice smooth corner, right? This edge. These are all pre-cut 4 by 5 1/4. So really nice vellum. Love it. Because there's nothing like, unless you use a little guillotine cutter, your vellum ends up with a little bit of a ragged edge just from your blade going through it. So this is really nice. But to go with this set, there's all kinds of things you can do. I mean, this, and you can color vellum, of course, so there's going to be a lot of ideas floating around with that. That's really nice. Okay, now 109, 108, 109. This is one of my favorites. Thank you, Jennifer. It's my next item, but for whatever reason, the title kind of throws me off. So the next one on page 108 is called Hues of Happiness. And it's Happiness Abounds. Abounds? Yeah. And so it's got some beautiful flowers, some leaves. It's got little tiny flowers. And it's got that mixed text on there, the font. Sending many thanks for all you do. Congratulations. You are wonderful in every way. Wishing you all the happiness you can imagine. Friend, best wishes, and happy birthday. So a really pretty set. And then we have the dies. And then if you have a catalog already, you're going to notice that you've seen this like a notebook edge. And that's the notebook edge die. It's in this set. And then this one has more like a binding, you know, with the slats in it, little slots. It looks more like a binding edge. Or some notebooks have that kind of edge on it. But this is that teared one. I think it's going to be nice. And so we have all the flowers and leaves here. And then you also have this here. And it looks like it's lattice. So you can see the stitch marking all the way through. Should I do this really quick? I'm going to do it really quick. I'll do it on white so we can see what it looks like. So hold on. I'm just going to run it through my machine so we can get an idea of what this looks like. We got to check it out, right? Oh. Okay, so it's a little messy, I'm realizing. Okay, so let's just put that aside, not get it all over. Here I'm trying to be all neat in my new room so it doesn't get all crazy. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So you have, it's hard to see, hold on, I have my brush here somewhere, but okay. So you can see that it does have like your little stitching where your lattice would be. But look how pretty that is. Let's see if we put something behind it. All right, so if we just grab a piece. So that's kind of what that looks like. Thanks, Mary, you're so sweet. So that is really pretty. And then you could just put some flowers on that. So let's just set that aside for right now. Now we have to try it, right? So that's pretty. I love to add a little bit of texture in the background. And what would be fun is you could just add a little bit of a blending brush over that. Or like I said, you could line this up just like this. Or let's do it whatever way. All right. My little tyke is scooting away. Okay, so then, remember we were talking about Christmas ornaments. Oh, you guys, I have to back up. 2 seconds. I forgot to show you these. These are the vintage bottles that go with the punch. So sorry. But it's the little bottles. They're little shaker, like, you know, like our globes were and things like that. So these are the little bottles. I can't get them out of the bag, but there we go. So we have the little bottles to go with our shaker. And so imagine that this was right here and it had little iridescent thing. I think there's some effervescent ones and they were running a little bit late. I'll have them tomorrow. They weren't there. Because I order my stuff like as soon as we're able to order. I'm in California, so luckily I don't have to get out of bed. I just have to stay up a little late. And I order, but then of course the next morning they're like, oh, guess what? Guess what showed up? So I always have to put another order in. Does the notebook and binding only cut where the dots and dashes are, or does it cut? Oh, good question. Okay, no. So this cuts all the way down the left side and then in and then with the hole. So this does cut a straight line down. This one cuts a straight line down and also the holes. So yeah, it cuts the side and now it doesn't cut the top. It just cuts the sides and then the image. So there you go. Okay. So this is a beautiful set. Now, look at these gems. Look how pretty those are. So these colors, oh, let me look in the catalog. I think they're going to be in the back, but I want to tell you what the colors are. I'll have to find them. Here we go. All right, so those are on page 143, and they're Gorgeous Grape, Melon Mambo, Daffodil Delight, and Pool Party. Can you run a ribbon or twine through the binding die holes? Okay, so let's cut one and see. I'll let you know. Let's do both of them. And let's do them right on here. Hold on. I'll run them through real quick. I know this is going to be messy, so I'm coming over with all of it. Okay. And I didn't do them on the edge, but okay, so there's the cut right there. And then there's this one. This one's cut open like a regular notebook. So, you know, you could, you know, do your little, add your little ruggedness to it there. Okay. And I think the masculine set, if I remember right, has some kind of a, oh, maybe it was at the masculine set. Maybe there was another set that looked like it had some kind of papers or something to it. So there's that one. This one, I think we could do a paper. So let me see. All right, let's put those up. Let's pull out my ribbon. All right, I just had my ribbon. Okay, so here's the ribbon. Oh, you're welcome, Terry. All right. My husband, you know, we're working on our room, and he's like, oh, if you can get all your stamps off your shelves, we can paint them. And I'm like, not tomorrow, we're not. That might happen later tonight, but okay, so my end is fraying a tiny bit here. So, but yes, this one can go through like this. Let's just do a couple more. All right, so let me get 2 in here so we can at least see the effect of it. There we go. Look at that. So you could definitely thread this one. The other one, like I said, it's got that frayed edge. I would say no. But this one, and this one's edge is frayed a little bit, but it still goes through really nicely. All right, let's take a look. As long as you're grabbing the other end, it comes through pretty nice. Oops. It comes through pretty nice and it doesn't fray, but see how it's starting to fray just a little bit? All right, there we go. Look how pretty that is. So yes, you could definitely use that and put that on a card as a border or whatever. And then, you know what? You could bring it out. Okay, let me just try something really quick. I told you guys if you want a quick sneak peek, that's probably not mine. Okay. I want to sit and play. I'm sure that everybody else wants to do it too. All right, so what I would do is pull your thread, and you could do a bow right here. All right, so let's do this. Do a bow. And of course you would have to leave enough ribbon, you know, this long enough to go through the rest of your holes. So you could like bring it all the way through, give yourself some extra and kind of figure out where you're at. Okay, now my bow is getting, it's hard to do it attached to paper. But you could put a bow in the middle, or you could do a bow at the end and then attach it, whatever you want. And if you wanted at one end versus the other or whatever, you could do that too. All right, so I'm having issues because I only have one hand here. All right, oh, well, anyway, we could, if I pull this out. Let's try. Let's leave it longer. I'm going to try it and see. All right, so you want to do your bow. There we go. It's really thin, so it's kind of crazy. But I'm not necessarily in the middle, but let's say we are. And then you could add a little glue dot right there, and you're going to have your bow. I only did a double one, but with this thread, I honestly would do a triple because it's so fine. And then you could do your rest of your ribbon right through and have your cute little bow within your, you know, your bottom. So look how cute that would be. You could cut 2 side by side lace, then with the ribbon. I recall watching a 3-hour plus unboxing. That I'm sure, Linda, you did. Yep. Oh, Marcie. Oh, Jennifer, you're welcome. Anyway, so there's a thought. Then you can lace this back through, and then, you know, have your ribbon, and as part of your card right there, I would stick a little glue dot so that it's, you know, on there. But look how pretty that is. And then even with this hunter green or evening evergreen. Anyway, so there you go. So that is, and then we have these beautiful gems. They don't have sparkle in them. They're just kind of a, you can kind of see, I guess, like an iridescent in the background, kind of. I don't know. They're hard to explain, but they're very, very pretty. But this paper is to die for. Absolutely die for. So, oh, you're welcome, Cindy. I do have a bow video, you guys, if you want to see how I do my bows. And so just search that. I'll link it on this video when it's over. But look at this paper. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this paper is Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Fresh Freesia, Gorgeous Grape, Granny Apple Green, Mango Melody, Melon Mambo, Mossy Meadow, Night of Navy, and Pool Party. So this paper is everything. Look at this. Look how pretty. I love how they did like an ombre, like a half and half. Which one's your favorite? This one or this one? I like this one. Right in the middle. Oh my goodness, look at that. It's got all the pretty colors. I'm loving how they are making the other side more subtle, that you can use it with anything. But this is just, oh, so pretty. Look at that. So many colors. Oh. I haven't seen any of these. Look how pretty that is. I didn't even have to see this paper in the catalog. The first page of the bundle, just of the suite, I was like, yep, that's what I want. Oh my gosh. And look how these, let's see, how these match up. See how the purples and the blues and the yellows and the pinks? That is so pretty. So pretty. Again, look at that. Oh, what's on the other side? Look at that. Oh, okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm going to back up. I'm going to see if any of these, okay, these no. Just making sure. Okay, so let's start here with maybe this one or this one. I don't think the largest one, but maybe, well, maybe not. I mean, you could use this. It doesn't line up, but yeah, no, these don't line up. Okay, so let's continue. We might find another one that does. That's always a good hope, right? Give it a try. All right, let's try. I don't see, this one has a really flat end, and I don't see that anywhere. No. Nope, I don't see any so far. Again, so pretty. And this is like artistically inked, you know, with the paint on it. So pretty. It's like, it's all painted. How these papers are gorgeous. Hi, Crystal. It is Jennifer. Sorry, I'm trying to read comments again. Oh, you guys, this one. That looks like the flat one. There you go. That goes there. I think this one goes here. Woohoo! Again, I would put them on adhesive, on double-sided adhesive sheets, and I would put them with on thick basic white paper, because that's just, I prefer that, just so the images are a little thicker and a little easier to use than paper. But yep, so they all the dies fit on this one just fine. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. And how pretty is that? Okay, again, look at this. You take your paper and it aligns right up. It's as if they did the flowers and then they just smushed the ink. So pretty. This paper is, oh my goodness, look at that. So, wow. That makes me want some sherbet ice cream. So pretty. These papers are so pretty. So that is this paper pack. So if you look at this, you're like, oh, it's so colorful. I could use anything with this. I mean, you really could use anything with these. All these beautiful papers. And then when you turn them over, and of course this one too. And then when you turn them over, you've got all these beautiful flowers. Absolutely gorgeous. So that is the Hues of Happiness. It's on page 108 and 109. So pretty. And then you've got the stamp set and the dies. This beautiful font. And these beautiful glossy dots. Okay, so we'll move this. We've got a few more things. I know it seems like 5 hours later, but it's really not. All right, the rest of them are, move the back here. I'm going to show you some dies. So we have dots and spots, and this is really exactly what it is. It's going to add some dots in the back of your project if you want a background, but you could also run this through and have some confetti. This would work great on glitter paper, so you can make yourself some glittery little polka dots for different things, centers of flowers or shaker cards or whatever things you want to do with that. Yeah, Patsy, I think those last two, they're different colors, but they're the same pattern. So yes, I agree. The dies will work with that. So this would be really fun. And I'm going to skip over to some paper. And this is our glimmer paper with our in color. So I was thinking of that with making some dots if you want to do like a shaker card. And this is our in color glimmer paper. So we have, let's check this way so you can see it's ombre. And so we have our sorbet, sweet sorbet. Let's see if I can remember these. Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tide, Starry Sky, and Orchid Oasis. So there you go. You get 4 sheets of each. And it's just like our famous, wonderful glimmer paper where it's not going to sparkle all over the place. So very, very nice. So I'm excited to use this. Look at this. I mean, I guess that's going to have to be my favorite, is this Tahitian Tide. But I love them all. Okay, so there's that. So I think that would be really fun with the dots and spots. Fabulous frames. I'm going to tell you this goes with something that wasn't available. So let me look. Fabulous Frames goes with another stamp set. If you have your catalog on page 18. And some of you got that in the On Tour. It's called Good Feelings. And so if you've seen people working with the Good Feelings stamp set, that's what this is. But look how nice. So we have to think about some of the dies that have left. And some of the dies that have left have been like super fabulous dies that we all love. And I want to say Tasteful Labels or something like that. I can't remember, but has kind of a little bit of a die like this. But where you've got some polka dots and some lines on it. Okay, so let's see if you can see. See how it's got some lines and some polka dots on there. And this cuts the inside circle and the outside, so it would make a frame. And then this one is our regular, I believe it's going to be an A2 size. Let me see. It's an envelope. So that would make a nice frame on the front of one of our cards. And it does have the inside and the outside cut. So it would be a nice frame. So I think if you use that last paper, the painted on the background, it would look like a painting. So pretty. This, I think I will be using quite often. Look at that. It cuts the inside and the outside again. So pretty. Really, really pretty. What I think would be fun with this is if you used this. Let me grab a piece here. If you used this piece right here and you die cut it like this, okay, or let's just say, you know, you're going to get parts of two things. You're going to have this painting piece of paper in your background, but you're also going to have this beautiful frame to use. You can either turn it over and you're going to have flowered frame, which you're only going to see bits and pieces of it, but it's going to be a little bit different. Or you can use this as a frame and then turn it over and put the flowers on the inside, but you're going to have coordinating colors. You know, think about where you're cutting it at for your inside of your picture and for your frame. So you might want just a soft pink frame, but then when you turn it over, you're going to want, you know, like a combination of the flowers for the inside and then pop a sentiment or something. So I think that's going to be, these are going to be really fun with a lot of different things. And then of course you could do your corners and add them. These are a little more masculine and simple. And then these are a little more, they've got little curlies on them that you can put on your frame. So I think these will be a lot of fun. Yes, my paper share is going to include all of the new paper, including, I believe there's 4 specialty papers. So you'll get the glimmer. I don't even remember at the top of my head, but there's some other papers I'm going to be showing you, but you'll get all the papers that are new in my paper share. And again, you can go to my blog up here and I'll go over that again at the end, where to go and how to sign up. So let's see. Another thing is the stylish shapes. And there's a lot of these, which are really nice. And they've got the stitching on the inside and the outside of the cut. So it'll add, you know, it depends on if you want a circle in the middle of your project or if you want a circle to add onto your project. You're going to get these really pretty stitching. And look how tiny that square is, which is perfect for some of those little tiny sentiments. And look at that tiny circle. And there are some sentiments that are just super tiny that would be really cute. And I like that they're all nested. So this is going to be probably one of my new go-to. So even though Stitch So Sweetly is gone, I'm so sad, but I'm super happy with all of the new stuff that they've given us. So some of the other papers I want to show you, and then I'll show you the host sets, and then I think we're pretty much done. But there's some still exciting stuff. Normally I don't order 12 by 12 because unless I'm doing 3D items. But normally I try to gear my 3D items not to 12 by 12 because I normally don't buy it. But I bought it because we're limited on our paper and I wanted to make sure I had enough for anything that I decide to do. So I did order 2 packs of this. And it's just a little bit of each. So this is our new in color, 22 to 24 in color. It's a 6 by 6. This will also be included in your paper share. There are other colors. All of our neutrals, regals, everything also will be included. We'll have prints like this, but that will not be included in the paper share. Just because they're new prints, but they're all the same colors. But I am adding this one. So each package is going to have the floral side and then the stripes. And there are stripes within stripes. There's little tiny stripes in between here. Those are all little tiny stripes. So there's that. What is the name of those dies? These right here are the stylish shapes. Stylish shapes. And I'm looking to make sure. They are on page 50 and 175. So on 50, they're being used, but they're in the catalog in the back with the dies on page 175. Okay, so then the polka dot ones, which of course I love me some polka dots. And it's got this pretty plaid. And this is the sweet sorbet. And then of course we have the same here. So we have the polka dots, the flowers, and the plaid. Oh, look how pretty this one is. Again, the two patterns. I mean, every color goes so well together. I just really like these colors. You know, I have to say that usually when we get our in colors, I usually like one for sure. And then there's usually a second one that I'm like, yeah, I like that one too. But I love all of these colors. So you'll be seeing me use quite a bit of these. Well, the circle dies in that set layer with the scallop circle dies. Well, the circle dies in this. Oh, will they work with the other ones? Let me look. All right, so this is the current ones that we have. Let's see. Well, no, these are too small, so let's see. Okay, so this is as close as we get. So, I mean, they could, if you wanted a scallop circle in the middle of this, then you could. So you would have to skip one, kind of like we normally do, and then put that in there. So let's go down to the second one. Now that would work, and you'd have a much thinner border, and you'd have a line, you know, your outside cut, and then your dots there, and then you'd have your little scallop on the inside. So you could. What is that paper? Which paper? Are you talking about this paper here? It's the in color 2022-24 in color paper. You know, each year they change the patterns when they add a new in color, and then all of the colors are available. And that's what this year's pattern is, if that's the paper. Yeah, the new ones are not scalloped. The other one I just showed you were. So this one, it just has the line with dots on both sides. Oh, you're welcome. Okay. Oh, Terry, you are so welcome. All right, so we have a few more papers and some hostess sets. So this paper is called Perfectly Penciled. Now, for my paper share, you're going to get like 169 sheets of paper, I believe it is. Now, that being said, of course, we have to make sure all the papers are available. But if they're not, I will be doing a second mailing and send you the second batch once they're all in. So you'll get all your paper. But this is like penciled, but look how pretty that is. It looks like they shaded it and did some smudging. So it really looks like it was done with pencil. It's beautiful. And I think coloring this is going to be so much fun. And look at that paper. So it's got a lot of different patterns. It's kind of hard to see. So it's got, you can tell it's got lighter and darker places. Yeah, I think you're right, Iona. This coloring, this is going to be so pretty. Look at those leaves. Now, I will be searching to see if we have a leaf die that will match these. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but it sure would be nice as I'm looking through the dies right now. Just taking a quick glance. We do have a lot of leaves, and I can't even show you this, but a lot of really pretty things that I like, that we can pick and choose from different bundles and different die sets and kind of come up with our own, you know, thought. And so I really like that. This is really pretty paper. This reminds me of that hand-penned paper. Remember when we got that for a celebration? And these are like wonky kind of polka dots that don't match, which is really nice. I like that. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. I really do appreciate that a lot. This would be really pretty, how it's in a diagonal. Just take a strip of it and add it on your card. That's really pretty. I love the watercolor. Remember the brush stroke stripes? That's really pretty. These look like buds, like they would go with like the tulips or something. Really pretty. Oh, I like this paper way more than I thought I was going to. So pretty. So that's another pack of paper. So yeah, the best thing to do is with the paper share, join a paper share so you can get a little bit of everything, see what you like, what works for you, what. So these are, I'm getting into the, you're going to see some specialty papers in a bit, and you're going to see that you're going to get all of these. Again, here we go with the, I guess they are dandelions that turn into, but we used to call them something else, and we didn't call them milkweed. I will remember, and I will post it in this video. But look how pretty. Again, this would be a really pretty, like a scrapbook page. But I like how they made it go around so that if you did do cards, you've got this, but then this is good to do punching with or labels or whatever. And then the other side. So pretty. Oh, wait, that's different. Okay, so it looks, oh, that's weird. Looks like I have one of this, but I have two. Oh, no, I don't. These are different also. Are they? Yeah, these are different too. Okay, so this is called, this one is called Pretty Prints. Oh, let me read the colors because there's a few different colors in here. Pretty Prints, and they have Bermuda Bay, Blackberry Bliss, Calypso Coral, Coastal Cabana, Evening Evergreen, Gorgeous Grape, Pretty Pink, Rich Raspberry, Shaded Spruce, Soft Seafoam, Soft Succulent, and Sweet Sorbet. So pretty. And then I like that you can use this for anything. I really love how they do that. Look at that. That's like that other paper, but this kind of looks like, you know, those counters that have that that marbly kind of look with chips of, I don't know, like pearl or something in them. That's what that kind of reminds me of. These are going to make some beautiful backgrounds on cards. I love Rich Raspberry. Oh, look at that one, has different colors. So pretty. It's like this white on here just pops. In person, it's kind of crazy. It just pops up at you. It's really pretty. Yeah, these are really pretty. Do these go with the Sun Prints set? No, Sun Prints are the blue ones, I believe, if I remember right. Let me show you. This one is, find the paper. It's on page 69 is where they show it, but it's in the catalog on 133. But on 69, it just shows it as background on some just some cards and things. So this doesn't really go with a set. The Sun Prints, I believe, is the one that was that blue with all the blues. Yeah, this is the Sun Prints one. So this is different. This one's got a lot of different blues and stuff in it. This is the Sun Prints. This one's just called Pretty Prints. I think it's Pretty Prints. Yeah, Pretty Prints. Ooh, this Evening Evergreen is gorgeous. Really pretty. Being in my team is dragonflies. I kind of wish these had like little dragonflies on it. But really pretty paper that you could just use for all different kinds of things. I mean, I can see using this kind of pattern for the masculine cards too. Really pretty. All right, so there's that one. Pretty Prints. I have a tower over here. I'm hoping it's not going to fall. Okay, I have 2 more papers, and then I'll show you the Hostess stuff. 1 more paper and the Hostess stuff. So this one is called Brushstroke. It's a 12 by 12. And it's actually, it looks like a tapestry. You know that, like the bedding that has like a tapestry look to it? Let me see if you can kind of see. But that's what it looks like. But it's thicker than vellum. But it is like it's like a thick tissue. It's not like tissue, but that's what it kind of feels like. When you see this, you would think it's like a tissue paper, but it's not. So we've got, let's see what the colors are. Blushing Bride, Night of Navy, and Soft Succulent. Oh my goodness, look at that. Can you see that on a wedding card? That is gorgeous. Oh, that too. Look at this. Blushing Bride. So pretty. And it's got such pretty texture on it. I'm trying to get it to you guys to see it where it's, look at that. It's really pretty. It's kind of a pearl looking. It's very, very pretty. And then Night of Navy. So that's that. You get 3 sheets in the pack. So for a paper share, a lot of people ask me this, but I cut mine in quarters. So it'll be like this, and you will get a quarter of all of the packages. And the ones that are smaller have like 4 of each pattern. Then you would get 1 of each pattern if it's the 6 by 6 or 4 by 6 or whatever, if we had that color. All right, so let me show you the host items. We're at the host items now, but ooh, I need a drink. I'll drink my iced tea. All right, so here we go with the host sets. So the first one is called Sit, Stay, and Relax. It says, just sitting here thinking of you. Hi, friend. You feel like home to me, missing you. Relish to the day and wish you were here. So cute. There's a couple things I think about when I'm doing this set. So at first I was like, well, that's cute. Because some of these sets, you know, when you first glance at them, you're like, what am I going to do with a chair? But when you look at the sentiments, you know, wish you were here. And, you know, your little doggy's at home waiting for you, you know, or somebody that has a pet. Just super cute. I think these are really cute. You feel like home to me. And don't forget that we've got all those beautiful patterns to put in the background to be like wallpaper. So there's going to be some really, really cute ones. So that's one of the host sets. And next one is Begin with a Dream. And it's Kindness Changes the World One Heart at a Time. What a great big font. I like that it's got the upper and lower case. It's kind of a fun font. And you could do hearts all over. You could do the world. Kindness changes the world one heart at a time. And then, of course, the people holding hands. I mean, this is really kind of a cute set. You make a difference, and every great dream begins with a dreamer. I think this is really a cute set because you could use any of these items in something with something else. So I like that. Let me pull them down a little bit so you can see them. And then this one is Garden Grandeur, and it's got the two-step stamping. And then you've got the buds, the leaves. You can tell on here. Looking at the picture is really going to help you when you're doing this because you can tell this goes here, this goes, these go, this goes, this goes, this goes, and this goes. But this one, I'm thinking this goes with this right here or these right here. I'm not sure. Oh, it looks like it goes with these, and this one maybe doesn't have one. I don't know. We'd have to play with that. But so this one is polymer, red rubber, and red rubber. Both of those. So that's those. And my most exciting last item is the host, another host set, a host gift. And this is the one I'm going to be most excited for. And it is a large pack of paper again. And it is called Design a Daydream. It's got Blackberry Bliss, Daffodil Delight, Mint Macaron, Old Olive, Petal Pink, and Pool Party. So those are the colors. And let's take a look. This one looks like it goes with that sending set with all the, like that. I'm not going to pull that paper off because I'll never get it back on. I've got to find my pouches here. But I like the green. Pretty. This goes really pretty together. And you notice I always put the back and the front that match and go with each other. But also, if you use this, then you can't use this if you're doing a whole lot of projects. So that's one of the things to think about is which one's more important to use. Can you find something else that you want to go with this if you need all of these? But I love these papers because you get 4 of each and you get a large pack to go with that you could do a lot of things for somebody like me that does bingo and stuff like that. So here are the sheets. There's 4 of each. So here's this one. And this is on the back. I probably wouldn't use this one, but I would definitely use that one. So kind of when you look at these, you're like, okay, which one would I use? And you could definitely use them together. That's kind of the whole point. All right. Well, we've got this one. Oh, cute. All right. Oh, wait. I passed one. No. So these two go together. Can demonstrators purchase the hostess sets before the catalog goes live? Yes. Yes, you can purchase all of the hostess. You can buy one of each. So yes, you can purchase them. And that's one of the things for customers. You don't realize that, yes, we do have host sets. You can earn them for free with the amount of sales you put in, as we can also. But we can also buy them now. We do not get them free with our pre-order. So we can buy them though, so we can share them with you and you can see what's coming ahead. This one's really pretty. I like that. I like this too. Look how pretty that goes together. And something's going to happen with that. This is really pretty. I like that. They're little kites. And the paper is kind of an ombre. You can tell it's really light up here and darker down here. With stripes on the back, I probably won't use those. I'm not sure I would use the kites either. I don't know that we have a kite set. Excuse me. All right, this is really pretty. Oh, I like that too. So that would be a pretty background. Yeah, I really like this paper pack. I want to make sure I'm not missing any messages. Sorry, you guys. If I am, please comment again. I will read them at the end here. This is a pretty color combo. It looks like all of the colors in the package. Oh, I like this. Pretty. I like, oh, I must have missed one. Oh, no. I like the stripes. Oh, look at this, birds. That's a lot of birds to use for your sky, so I don't know that what I would use that for, unless it was a very small background behind a couple layers. If they would have sporadically put birds, maybe, but that's a lot of birds. But I love the color and the marbly. Oh, good, Linda. Oh, you are welcome. So that is a lot of stuff. What time did we start? I know it seems like I'm on here almost 2 hours. No, that's not too bad. I've had worse. Okay, so in May, it'll be a lot longer, I know, because I'll have the rest of the stuff in the catalog and it'll be a little crazy. But there's a lot of fun stuff, a lot of great stuff. What I want to do really quickly is show you, if you are interested in a paper share, when you go to my blog, you're going to click on shop up here at the top. And then when you see your items pop up here, let's say you want to do paper share. I'm going to just zip over to my blog here. And then you're going to click on paper share. Okay, so you want to click on this right here, because what's going to happen is it's going to pop open for you. And then you're going to be able to read about it. This is all the paper. And I'm going to order on May 3rd as soon as we're able to order. And here is your registration form. Okay, so same as bingo. Same as bingo. You're going to scroll down and fill out all this, and you can pay right here. You can either add it to cart or just click on PayPal and go. So the same thing when you go to your April bingo. It says add to cart, and that's more for if you're going to retired items that you want to purchase, and you could just click on those and add them to your cart. But when you need to register and I need your information, please click on the event. And then that way your bingo pops up, you open, you have your information here, and the registration form is here. You can fill out all your information. Most importantly, I need your numbers. And I will always use the address that's on here. This is how I do my shipping. But I do have other shipping programs that I use. So if your address changes, please let me know so I can update. But then again, here is where you would pay. So I hope that that makes sense to you. So a lot of people will go and add to cart and pay for it, but you don't fill out your registration form. And that's how I put you on the list. Otherwise, I put your name and put paid, but I don't have your information. So I have to email you and ask you for your numbers or your information. So that would help me a lot. Right, Gloria? But the good thing is you'll use it for a year. So that'll be nice. All right, I'm trying to look back. I missed the paper. Yeah, Linda, you'll have to get it. It's so pretty. Again, I love the reverse size of the paper because it may not be. So for example, if you do the paper share and you're like, I'm not into teacups, I don't really need that paper. The reverse side is just, polka dots and lines and stripes and whatever. That's what I like about Stampin' Up! And how they're doing their paper now is they've really thought long and hard and smart about it. And they made the reverse side useful for everybody. Oh, yay, Gloria. Thanks, Denise. Dar, save up your money, save up your pennies. All right, everybody, I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Obviously, I do have an April code. I would love for you to shop with me. I always have it on the front page of my blog. It's on my Marcie Besecker Designs Facebook page, and it's usually always in the comments below in a YouTube video. I will link my bow tying video to this one. I know I've gotten a couple messages already about that, so I'll add that in there. So thank you so much. And again, thanks for being patient with my media stuff that I'm trying to work out in my new room, but I think it is almost there. So thanks again. Let me know what you would like me to create with first. I have some ideas I want to work with, but I want to do what you want, so let me know. Thanks a lot, everybody. Happy playing with your new products, and I will see you on Thursday with a video. See you later. Bye.